This is the part where I start freestyling.
This is where you go.
Okay.
Let's go. Let's hear it.
الرب يسوع اجا بالدنيا man.
There he is, ladies and
لإلنا.
gentlemen. Okay, the music stopped, brother. The music stopped. Ladies and gentlemen,
Killa.
welcome to another episode of Talk to Me, the show where I get my friends to talk to me.
Yep.
Sometimes our shows go so well, sometimes the conversation is so fun that we decide to go for round two. And that's exactly what we've done tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, Mick is back in the studio.
It's
Mick,
me. That's what they call me. That's my name.
welcome back, brother.
Welcome. Thank you.
How are you, bro?
I'm doing well, thanks.
Good. Not
Very
a lot
good.
has changed since last time we spoke.
No, that's right. Not a lot.
But what we do need to say before we get this show off the road and continue our conversation from last week, because we stopped on a little bit of a cliffhanger.
We did.
We did. Mate, ladies and gents, do me a favor. I want you to stop what you're doing. Unless you're driving, don't do that. Like, you don't want to stop in the middle of the road. But
You could if you want to be like Redhead Dad.
that wasn't my fault.
Yeah, but you were stopped.
That's fair. You know
Thank
what?
you.
Good on you. Do me a favor. Stop what you're doing. If you're on YouTube, I want you to go to like the mini screen and click the subscribe button underneath the video.
Click the bell as well. That way you don't miss any uploads.
That's
clips
very
weekly
true.
for you.
Please. Allah khalikum, please do me a favor and just like it. Like the video, subscribe to the
Yes.
channel. I want to try get to 200 by like June, and we're at 150.
Doable.
And I also found this out, Mick. Get this. 49% of our viewers are unsubscribed.
Shocking. Ashamed.
So just
What if they're not signed in? Does that
it
still
could
come
be
up
that.
as
Yeah. It could be that. So please do me a favor, subscribe to the channel. It will help me out a lot. The YouTube algorithms will help out. We get more conversations like this. Might be able to get a sports people or a business owner or this or that. I've got some things in the pipeline. So please help us out. Subscribe to the channel.
Yes.
So Caroline.
What's her name?
Carolina.
Carolina.
Caroline. It's a good song.
Yeah, very good. Carolyn, I would have just sacked her if her name was Carolyn.
I apologize,
That's
Caroline.
like an 80-year-old white lady name.
It is, eh?
It is.
Okay.
You don't. By the way, you're not born with the name Carolyn. That's given to you as soon as you turn
100%.
76. And you're Australian.
It's like the name Jeeves.
Never heard
You
of
name
it.
your kid Jeeves, you pretty much decided there's going to be a butler.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, that's fair enough.
I'm saying, like,
Terrible name.
yeah, I don't see Jeeves being the CEO of a multi-million-dollar company.
You know what? JT Dave. Have you heard of JT Dave?
No.
He's the man that basically brought kombucha to the world.
I hate that guy.
He is Botoxed up and he looks like a lizard.
Yeah?
He looks like a lizard. Look at it, bro. Look him up. JT Dave.
GT Dave.
He has
gonna
biceps
come
the
up on the
size
screen.
of King Kong.
GT
And he
Dave.
has Botoxed his life. He lives in
Oh, bro.
the Beverly Hills.
He looks like that mayor. Remember the mayor that had the big wedding?
Oh, Salim Mohammed.
Yeah, Salim. He
Yeah,
looks like
he
Salim,
does.
bro.
Yeah, they both got Botox. Yeah,
Bro, this guy, the Liver
He's
King,
so
it's all
rich.
happening.
Liver King, straight steroids.
Bro,
Straight
sorry,
steroids.
I'm sorry. No one on this planet is that big without steroids.
Yeah.
Anyone that,
admitted it.
like, yeah, I know, but anyone
Recently.
that believed that, bro, like,
Yeah, people that did believe it. No, dude, he just eats hearts.
no.
No, brother.
Anyway, so
Sorry.
Carolina
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
is
yeah.
she's basically that So Raven. She sees the future.
Yes. She always can predict. Not predict. She has dreams, bro. And they're a different kind of dream because when she wakes up the next day, she's sure.
So what do you think it is?
I don't know. You know who I spoke to this about? I spoke to this about Mark Moom. He said, she's the devil run away.
I was gonna say I'm very scared of her.
I spoke to Danny Manor. He said, what if she's manifesting it? I go, brother, what do you thought? This isn't like some new age spiritual.
I don't know, bro. I've got no answer. If they've got no answer, I got no answer for you, bro. That's terrifying to me.
Is that?
This sort of thing scares
Would
me.
that class as a spiritual gift? Even though there's nothing really spiritual about it?
It's not listed. I don't know.
It's just weird, isn't it?
I don't know.
So there's no, Carol, there's no explanation.
You really like stumping me, bro. Like, I like to think I'm smart sometimes. And, like, you've just proven how
There's
not
no
smart I am.
Yeah, there's
This is full on.
yeah. So no one's actually given me an answer, bro. I've actually asked.
This
many
is
people.
terrifying, bro.
No one's given me an
It
answer.
actually scares me.
She asked me, can you try find me an answer? I go, brother, no.
That's fair.
That's not happening.
That's fair. Can I tell you, she scares me in general. This is
Oh, does she?
another level, yeah.
She's not. She's pretty good looking.
No. Like you just said the last episode, she hurt, like she can hurt you.
Oh, bro, she's strong.
That's what
She's
I'm
very
saying, bro.
strong.
Like,
She's
I
actually
feel
gonna do
like
Muay Thai with me next year.
I see. Don't do that.
I
Because now, like you're giving her more weapons. Like
do that.
she's one of those girls, right? Like she's small, but she looks like she could bash you if you said the wrong thing to her.
She
And
matches me as well.
The
for food,
problem
don't we?
is I say a lot of the wrong thing a lot of the time,
right.
and I feel like one day I'll accidentally say the wrong thing to her. And
Nah, she's not a clicker.
I know she's not a clicker. She's very nice.
Yeah.
But I say the dumbest stuff sometimes.
Yeah.
I feel like I'll say it to her one day by accident.
Well, she's gonna do Muay Thai next year, so you better, get ready, be cautious around her.
Yeah.
She's gonna be a fighter.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's good.
She's actually very excited, and I'm very scared.
How is Muay Thai? You've been doing it for a while now, haven't
Yeah,
you?
it's very good, bro.
How long have you been doing it for?
3 years, 4 years.
Dead set. Has it been
Yeah.
that long already?
Yeah, but in between, it's been on and off, especially
Yeah,
with
'cause of
COVID.
COVID and all that.
But I started 2018, 2019. I
Far
was
out.
I was the most consistent for like 10 months. I was doing 3-4 days a week
How you find
in
it?
a private, like one-on-one. Yeah, like it's good, bro. I really enjoy it. It's like a whole new world. Like as you do it, you realize how much you don't know, which makes you love it more.
Yeah.
So I'm at a point where there's such a gap between me and my trainer.
Yeah.
But then that gap between me and a beginner is like the same
massive,
kind. You know
yeah,
what I
yeah.
mean?
I love martial arts for that purpose and that
Yeah.
reason. When I was boxing, same thing, bro.
Yeah.
It's that same mindset of, bro, just shifting my ankle to the left a bit changed my entire stance, the way I threw my punches, like just that sort of thing. It's so interesting to see how that all works out.
I went in thinking I knew how to throw a punch.
Yeah.
I had no clue.
Yeah.
No clue. I thought I was mad.
Yeah.
But you realize you're actually like a loser when you get in there.
Yeah, 100%.
You get humbled or
That's the beauty
Pretty
of
quick.
martial arts. It
Yeah.
humbles you, man.
yeah,
Humbles you hard.
that's true. But I think I'm still a bit of a gronk, to be honest.
Why?
Everyone, like Camilla says, I'm a staunch. Sarah says I'm a staunch.
Here's my thing.
JJ, John,
I would never want to get on your bad side. You know what I'm saying? Because you're a linker. Even though you've put that behind you, you're still a linker.
I definitely haven't put it behind me, bro. I definitely haven't. But like the thing is, should I say? Yeah, I'll say it. Andrew's wedding.
Yeah.
Okay. We went to do the photos. By the way, I don't know why we do photos for 4 hours. That's ridiculous.
Bro, can I tell you, there is nothing. I've been to so many weddings. I've been in one bridal party, and I've had one family member get married.
Mm.
There is nothing dumber than the photos before the wedding.
Andrew, he just called you dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah. Christina
Yeah.
too. Oh.
Carolina's going to come after me. Far out.
Sorry, I'm joking. Anyway, point is.
But like, yeah, the
Sorry.
photos.
Yeah, so the photos, right? We're doing them in you know where Pancakes on the Rocks is
Yep.
in the city,
Yep.
like that big bridge, and then there's
Yep.
like stairs up.
Yep.
There. It
Yep.
gets nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
We go to eat something before we had to head back to the reception. At this point, I am, side note, drenched in sweat.
Mm.
So anyway, we're gonna eat something. We go to this like restaurant. It's run just by all these Aussies, and we go. Oh, we just want to get like a couple of entrees to eat before we head back to the reception. And the manager comes out. He goes, "Oh, well, you guys have photographers. He thought we are gonna do a photo shoot for a company. He thought we are gonna do. He goes, oh, you need to email us and get approval for you to eat here." And we go, "Oh, we can just get them to put the cameras away." And he goes, "No, it was obvious. We will never."
Yeah.
Like
But
genuine.
Did he not see the
Yeah, we
girl
we can
in
put him
the-
away, bro. Like, what are you talking
but
about?
Did he not see the girl in the white dress?
Yes. And he goes, "You're doing a photo shoot for some company, some I don't know." And we go, it's their wedding day. We just want to eat a bit before we go. We won't take any photos. And he goes, "You need to email our company." And then the security guard comes up to us and says, "You need to go." So what do I do?
Here we go.
Bro, so Andrew,
By the way, you're
yeah.
the best man.
So yeah.
So
I'm the
anything
best
you
man.
do here, well done.
Thank
Continue.
you. Thank you. So I hear Andrew say, "What a disgusting attitude," to the guy. And I'm like, "Huh? Who just pissed off my brother?" And
On
then
his wedding day.
Yeah, and Steven starts getting angry. Steven starts getting angry at the bloke. And the security guard tries to step in front of my brother Steven and the manager. Then I step in front of Steven. And the security guard going, "Brother, you want to do something?" I started I started arcing up. I started losing it at the. I just wanted to punch on, to be honest. Mind you, this is not something I am
Endorsing.
I'm endorsing.
No.
I'm a flop. I'm actually a flop.
I wouldn't go
Right.
that far, but you got side tier.
It's just a story.
Yeah.
I'm not like because I'm hectic. No, I'm a loser. But anyway, so I go to him like, bro. I started ripping him. I was like, "What you think? You just because it says security guard on your badge, I'm not gonna punch you in the face." I started losing my mind at him. I go, do something, bro. So I do something so I can hit you. And then he wasn't touching me. So I was like, I'm not gonna hit him, bro. I'm not gonna catch a case over on my brother's wedding day. So now I started losing at the bloke. I said to the manager, I go, why are you standing all the way back here, bro? Come talk here.
Yeah.
I said, come talk here. Come talk to my face. And then he was just like, bye. Like he was, bro.
Because he's got all the power.
Yeah.
He's got all the
But
power.
then-
He's wrapped.
And then I go, so I started walking up to him, bro, and he froze. Like he was like, he put his mask back on. Yeah, he was wearing a mask and he just froze. I go, what, you don't talk? What, you don't talk? And he was just, I just laughed at him. I was like, and then we just walked off. We just went to the next door and we ate there.
Yeah.
But the good thing about it was it didn't actually ruin anyone's moods. It was weird how quickly we moved on from it.
Interesting.
So Carol was like, you shouldn't have done, like she lost. She always thinks it at me whenever I staunch people.
Yeah, good on her.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
loses it at me.
Yeah. And then she bashes
And
you.
yeah, then she bashes me.
Yeah,
But
nice.
then we moved on so quickly, which is something I think I need to talk about with Andrew. Like we moved on so it was done. We talked about it for 5 minutes.
Yep.
Hey guys, we shouldn't have done that. It was funny though. Yeah, true, it was funny. And that was it. And
Yeah.
we went back and we just had a great time.
Yeah.
Ate and then left and completely fine. There was no one that was angry still. I just found that weird. I reckon God stepped in and was like, hold on, your mood like that. Come back
Wedding day.
up.
Be happy. Yeah.
But yeah, and then Stephen was like considering, because I think he knew the CEO. He was considering destroying that manager. But then he was like, nah, I'm not going to do that to him at all.
It's funny the power trip managers get. You notice that?
But you guys, no disrespect, but it's not
Here's
a
my
big
thing. I see a lady in a wedding dress.
Yeah.
I do anything I can to make sure I don't ruin her day.
Yep.
Walking down the side of the street, she's walking up, they're taking photos. I am jumping out of the way.
Yes.
You have your day,
Yes.
you know?
Fair enough.
You've waited for this day.
True.
If I'm the manager of a Pancakes on the Rocks, I'm giving her free pancakes.
Yes.
On top of that, I'm giving her
Terrible pancakes. Pancakes
They
on the
used
rocks
to be good. They used to be good.
has the have the worst pancakes.
Let me
in
tell you
Sydney.
this. I'm not a snacker. I need a lot of snacks.
Yep.
Pancakes are my weakness, bro.
Yeah,
are
they're
my
incredible.
weakness.
Have you been to Maple and Co in Bankstown?
Yes. Decent. You know what's
Very
great is
good.
Happyfield on Haberfield.
Is a happy about?
Yes, very much so.
Alright.
They have a pancake challenge that I really want to do. I think it's a stack of 14 pancakes.
You're a behemoth.
I want to do it for two reasons. When I was there last, I saw a small Asian girl do it and she destroyed it.
Is it a short stack?
No,
Or is it the regular?
Regular, but they're
Okay.
not that thick. Like they're normal pancakes.
Yeah, yeah.
And two, it's my dream to get my name on a wall.
Our board's done that, hasn't he? Like Tim.
Yeah, I think he
At
did the Killa
Kanzo.
Burger challenge.
Oh,
He's got his name up at Kanzo.
Killer burger.
Remember Killa Burger, bro?
What a disgusting
The 30
joint.
centimeter burger.
What a disgusting joint.
We loved that place.
We went there once and then 2 of us got food poisoned and we never went there again. Because it was sachet. It was sachet beef.
Yes.
They did it with
Wow.
powder. They
Do
made
you
the beef
remember
with
that, bro?
powder.
That was meant to be the next big thing, and they just destroyed
My
themselves.
mate's uncle owned it.
Really?
Yes. Brendan Azzy.
No
his name.
way.
Brendan's
you-
uncle owned it. And then Brendan had a YouTube channel where he was trying to promote his uncle's business.
No way.
And then he was like this little 12-year-old going, Killer Burger is the yummiest thing. It's better than Yum Yum. Robbie Farrow's been there.
It went from good to rubbish so quick. So
I'm
quick.
so happy they're out of business.
Yeah, that was weird. You know what's a great burger joint is Warburgers. You been there?
Bro, no, it's not.
It's great. Are you kidding me?
It's
That burger's
mediocre
phenomenal.
at best.
That burger is phenomenal.
Bro, it's
Closest
average
thing,
at best.
closest thing
I'm so
to
sorry.
In-N-Out burger I've had.
Okay, if you want
That
the
burger
best
was
burger
fresh
in Sydney,
and good.
you
Listen,
can't.
the best burger in Sydney is the Camel Burger from Wings and Things. That's hands down. Hands down. Not even a
If
joke.
you're a
not even
Western Sydney
close.
Bankstown Lebo that lives
Listen.
off kebabs, agreed.
All right, what are you talking about then?
I'm talking about absolutely sloppy, delicious, yummy, heavy, saucy, beefy goodness.
All right, what are you talking about?
Bar Luca.
I've heard Bar Luca's good.
Bar Luca is the best. I haven't had a burger better than Bar Luca by a mile as
I've
well.
heard
in
really by a
and
mara
not the city, Parramatta's one. In Paris Square.
Bar
Little,
Luca.
little
Listen,
box.
my diet is about to finish tomorrow, and I'm very, very ready to
BL
go back on
Burgers,
burgers.
Paris Square.
Okay,
Blame Canada is the burger to get.
okay.
Maple syrup.
Here's my thing.
Poutine.
Really, here's my thing. When I go to those type of places, my go-to is the cheeseburger. I
Oh,
rate a place on their
okay.
cheeseburger. I love a good cheeseburger, bro.
That's different then. Like, we won't be the best in that case.
Okay.
If you want a proper like gourmet styled, but like kind of heavy,
Yeah.
but it won't make you sick type burger,
Interesting.
BL Burgers.
Interesting.
Their weekly specials are unbelievable.
Okay.
They rotate weekly. They make new stuff based on the
Really?
season
I like that.
or an event that's happened or coming up.
I
Or
like that.
and it's beautiful, bro. That place,
That's very good.
very very nice.
I like that.
And I actually hit up the #1 rated pizza place 2 weeks ago.
What was
Italian.
that? What place is that?
I can't pronounce it. John O'Diab's missus helped me pronounce it, but I forgot it. So Cicerone. If there's do Italians watch this at all?
Probably the owner of Papa
Cicerone.
Macro's is
Like that.
Italian.
It's like Cicerone Cucina, which I think means restaurant.
Cucina. Yeah.
And then
Cucina.
Romano.
Okay.
Rome? I don't know. I'm assuming Rome.
I don't know.
They're in Surrey Hills. I went with Carol. They use honey on the base of their pizza. So when you walk in, they're all Italians. And you know Italians, they love their tats, their piercings. They're all Italian and they barely speak English. So I said, this is incredible.
That's very good.
So they come up to you, I can't do that. How are you? I'm not going to try. But they're very Italian, right? And the bloke came up and I go to him, brother, what do you recommend? Because this is all in French and I am...
French?
Yeah, like the words.
Why?
Like, I don't know. It's just what they've named their
I don't like that, bro.
Yeah, but
It does my head in when everyone does the French stuff.
The ingredients are
Yeah,
in
okay.
English, but the pizza's names are in French.
I don't understand. You're Italian. No, man.
Did I
Put
say
them,
French?
yeah. Put them in
It's
Italian.
in Italian.
Okay, I'm sitting here like it's one of these fancy gourmet restaurants where everything's in
I just
French.
sound like
Just
a,
as
I sound like a retard.
I was about to lose my
Sorry,
mind.
it's in Italian.
Okay,
The
go.
ingredients are in English, but the ingredients you've never heard of. It's a bit funky.
Yeah.
So, we got 2 pizzas and this pasta with, it was like vodka infused, but obviously there's no alcohol because it's cooked. So, doesn't count as a sin thing.
I love how you try to save yourself with everything.
Okay. So it's like this.
You don't have to save yourself with that. They
no,
cook
because
some
if Mark
food.
Moon watches this and he gives me a ring saying, "Brother, I heard you're an alcoholic."
Well, you'll be happy to know that he doesn't watch this, so you're okay.
Perfect. Okay. But it was the best pasta because I thought Via Napoli was the best in Surrey Hills as well.
Okay.
Yeah, it was the best pasta and the best pizza that I've ever had, and I've eaten Italian in Beverly Hills as well, like at one of their top rated. And this thing surpassed both,
Really?
bro. You get so when you first have their dough, you get sweetness on the bottom side, which is the honey infused base, and you bite into the rest where the rest of the flavor comes in.
See, the best pizza I ever had was in New York. Went to a place called Carve Pizza. My very first night there. It's probably the experience. Pizza probably wasn't great.
Is it like was it New York styled?
New York style,
Okay,
bro.
yeah.
2 massive slices,
Yeah.
bro. We walked. We got there, dropped our bags at the hotel, and we went.
That's hectic.
It was like 1 o'clock in the morning. Walking around New York, this place is awesome. We stopped by a random pizza shop. It's called Carve Pizza. Bought 2 slices, and bro, these things were just immaculate. Immaculate.
Very good.
Just they were just beautiful. And then we went to the place in Brooklyn that everyone knows about that I can't think of the name of.
Sal's Pizza?
No. They invented the cannoli? No. I don't know what they did.
Oh, I know what you're gonna the garlic knots type.
I don't know. Either way, pizza there was phenomenal too.
Yeah,
There was a line out the
yeah.
door. It was great.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Do you like wood fire Italian style?
I love Italian style pizza, bro.
Go to Cicerone, bro.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
I'm telling you, it was the best in Sydney. Like it's definitely they've been named the best in Sydney
Really?
for a reason. Like 4.9 stars out of 5 in thousands of reviews.
Okay.
And they're really nice. They come to you, how's your day? How was your day?
See, I love Italians, bro. If I wasn't Lebo, I want to be Italian.
Yeah, I always say every time I go to places when they say that, I go, I'm hoping you can make it
All right,
better.
you know what I'm looking for? And ladies and gents,
Facts.
say that again.
Whenever they ask you, how was your day? Say, I'm hoping you can make it better.
That's a very dad thing to say.
It is.
It's very dad.
I have 3 kids.
I like it.
Yeah.
But it's a very dad thing to say.
Yeah, it's good.
Anyway, the one thing I'm looking for is an Italian restaurant that does like the entrees before you start your meal, like the salamis, the cheeses, all that sort of
Toddies.
stuff. Yeah, they do that, bro.
That's
I
what they
would-
specialize in.
Really?
Their main thing is the bread and the burrata, salami, ham. The
Because bro, when
marinated
I was
olives.
in the States, I went to an Italian restaurant while we
Mm.
were there, and that's what they did. It felt like I was in an Italian person's home.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
17 courses.
Oh, bro,
It was
you would
beautiful.
love toddies.
Toddies.
Bondi, Roselle, Sydney CBD. Very nice. Not very
Toddies.
pricey at all. Neither
Really?
is Cicerone, by the way. Their pizzas were 23 bucks. a pizza.
Antipasti.
Their antipasties, they are nuts. Everyone goes for the bread. The bread's famous at Toddies.
Okay, I love bread, bro.
Yeah,
All right, I'm excited.
very nice.
But yeah, I love that stuff, bro. I love Italian food.
Yeah.
It's good times.
We're also going my Wednesday. I have my work Christmas party on Wednesday. We're
Yeah.
going to. Have you ever eaten at the Opera House, like the bar,
No.
opera bar?
No,
It's rubbish, bro.
really.
Very bad.
It looks bad.
Like
Yeah.
as in the food looks bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it is. It's
Yeah.
shocking.
Okay, back to our cheeseburger conversation
Sorry,
for a
yes.
second. I was trying to think about the best cheeseburger I've ever had in my life. And I'll tell you what it was. The Gidley in the city. You ever been? Bro, they take your phone away from you. You're not allowed your phone at the table. It's great.
Steak place?
Yes. It's a steak place.
I do know the Gidley.
The
I've never
cheese-
been. I've
the
never
chee-
been. I'm going very
Michael,
soon.
Michael, let me tell you the cheeseburger.
You
There's
got
no-
a burger at a steak joint?
Listen to me. It was part of our, like, we just did it
Oh,
as
okay,
a,
right,
like,
right, right.
we shared it. They cut
Yeah,
it in
yeah, okay.
fours or whatever you want. It's only $16 for this cheeseburger.
What?
$16.
I've heard a lot about this.
Let me tell you. This cheeseburger has no sauce. It has nothing
Beef is
except
cooked
for
to
the
perfection.
beef and the cheese.
Mm.
I salivate over this burger, bro. I don't want the meat. I don't want the steaks. I don't want any. Just give me the cheeseburger, bro. Bro.
That's how you know
Bro.
they know what they're doing.
Bro.
When they master 2 ingredients, bro.
When I realized there was no sauce on this burger, I was in shock and awe at how good it was.
Wow,
It was beautiful.
that's a lot of shock. Significant amount.
Never
of shock.
felt this way about
Cardiac arrest.
anything in my life, to be honest.
Incredible. Have you been to Bisteca?
No. We wanted to go there, but it was hard to book a
They
table.
also take your phone.
Yeah? Hard to book a table there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Months in advance, at least.
Yeah, I don't understand that stuff.
Yeah, that's the same as like anywhere in the Crown.
Really?
Yeah, months in advance. I've also recently been in the city and I've been big on sandwiches.
I
Heaps of
love a sandwich,
joints,
bro. I love a sandwich.
in the city.
Bro.
Unreal. There's this place. So downstairs, ground level of my building is this place, the sandwich bar called Tiny's.
Okay.
It's in like basically Barangaroo.
Okay.
Very good.
When am I coming?
Well, you want to come to the city,
100%.
bro? Whenever I can jump off whenever I want.
All right, beautiful. Next week.
Any day, whenever.
Next week. We're locking it in. I love a sandwich, bro. I love
Bro,
sandwiches
there's
so
many
much.
to hit up. Very, very, very good
Okay.
stuff. Did you know Monster? I know this is general knowledge at this point.
Mm.
I found out recently though that Monster's like logo is the 666.
Bro, how'd you move on to that?
Sorry,
So
I just
random.
it just
That's
came
so
into my
random.
mind.
Yeah, we found that out years ago.
Yeah, I just remembered that now.
Yeah, Hebrew.
Hebrew for 666.
Yeah.
And then when you drink it, the cross goes upside down in the O.
Yeah, I hate Monster. I've never liked it.
Yeah.
So it never became a
Do you
thing.
reckon
for
you
me.
can get possessed if you drink it enough?
No, definitely not. So many weird stuff. Wonder what prime means.
Bro, it's probably something weird.
Bro.
It's definitely something. Bro, everyone just sells their soul these days like it's candy. Honestly, bro, rappers rap about selling their souls
Yeah.
freely,
It's very real, bro.
Openly.
It's very. That's the thing.
and
don't
people are
get.
like, "No, there's no God."
No,
Like,
no,
if
no.
there's a greater evil, And if you can somehow admit that there's an evil,
It's very real, bro.
There
It's
has to be a
very
greater
real.
good.
It's very, very real, bro. People underestimate the spiritual side of life.
yeah,
They really do, bro. And we get so caught up in our day to day that we just don't think to consider what is the meaning behind this, that, and the other.
that's true.
We really don't.
That's true. I have a guy at work. So he reports to me,
Mm,
and he hates God.
mm.
Obviously, for the standard argument of, if there's a God, why is there so much cruelty and
Yeah, why does
the
he let
stock
bad things
standard,
happen to good
like-
people?
like the smallest grasp individuals can have
Yeah.
of like
The
what
starving
Christianity is.
kids in
yeah.
Africa.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
all
that
stuff.
rubbish,
Yeah,
bro. Oh, how did this lady get
Yeah.
imprisoned and
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
bashed in a basement for 24 years?
Yeah.
Yeah, he hates God, but then the argument from morality is a very easy one to prove
Mm.
that there is a God, not necessarily the Christian God,
But there's a God in
but there's a
general.
God. But I told him, like, do you admit that there's a lot of evil in the world that goes on today? And he was like, yeah. I was like, okay, well, do you also admit that there's a lot of, there's increasingly more evil as we progress in our society today? I was like, yeah. I go, so if there's evil, would you then admit that there's good? Because, like, it's inferred that there's good. And he's like, yeah. And then I said, so if there's good, there has to be a standard to determine what is good,
Correct.
right? We couldn't have determined that as a species. It had to be before our time, something to determine what was good for us to then live by. And we know it's good in our heart, what's good, what's right, and what's wrong.
Mm.
He was like, yeah,
Have a conscience.
I agree with that, conscience. And then he was like, well, then I said, well, then that means if there had to be a standard set before us and above us, there had to be a moral lawgiver of good and wrong, or good and bad. Then he stopped answering. And then I was like, but that moral lawgiver is who you're trying to disprove and I'm trying to prove.
Yeah.
Okay, so how can you tell me what Hitler did was wrong
Mm.
if we came from rock soup?
That's exactly right. And not only that, but you disprove your own argument by saying, I hate God.
Mm.
You're trying to prove to me there's no God, then how can you hate him?
Yeah, people get really offended about things they don't believe in these days.
Yeah, bro.
Only Christianity, though. God
Yeah.
forbid you say anything about the Muslim God.
100%. I was thinking about that the other day, bro. Like our gym, they put up a post saying like happy holidays and this and that, like Christmas is coming, whatever. I'm like, bro, like during Muslim holidays, and respect to every faith, you've got your own beliefs, whatever.
Absolutely not.
No, I'm saying like you should
There is
respect.
one way.
Okay, I'm not saying that you.
I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh unto
I'm
the
not
Father
saying
but
that,
by
you
me.
idiot. I'm saying have respect for everyone.
I'm joking.
You
yeah,
dog.
I respect. Hey.
Sorry.
Woof.
Yeah, sorry. I'm talking about
Sorry,
respect.
yeah, go
and I
ahead.
called you a
Sorry.
dog.
Yeah,
But like they
badly.
say Eid Mubarak and all that sort of stuff during their holidays. But then our holiday
Merry
comes by.
Xmas.
But our holiday comes by and they say happy holidays. Sitting there, I'm like,
Desperate attempt to eliminate Christ.
you guys are very, very willing to celebrate other people's holidays, but it's happy holidays when Christmas comes. Like, what's going on? Yeah. It's tripping me out.
And then they claim, oh, Christianity isn't true because they don't defend it, brother. Like, our God isn't insecure for us to go and behead the infidels.
Yeah.
We know the end game.
That's the interesting part, is we know the end game. And no other faith declares an end game like ours does.
Isn't it interesting how as the signs come to fruition and come to life, that it's all diluted in like movies, or it's like the devil's been smart.
He's very,
in
very
making these
smart,
things
bro.
seem
He's
like
very, very
fairy
smart.
tales.
He's very, very smart, bro. Because it's interesting, right? Like I've heard someone say when the rapture happens, people are going to believe it's an alien invasion.
Yeah,
Because their minds have
Setting
been,
up for that.
their minds have been set for that.
and we know
Yeah.
the setup is going to have, well, before there's I don't get like too technical, but there's the two schools, like there has to be the rapture
Yeah,
that happens after a certain set of events.
Yeah,
is
yeah,
the main school
yeah,
of
yeah.
thought being
Yeah,
the
yeah.
one world currency and the
It's
one world leader.
yeah, it's full on, yeah.
And what's crazy, what I found crazy is that even with the Bible,
Mm.
like when the rapture happens, God will send a strange delusion, as it says in Revelation, and people are going to believe anything but what's right in front of them, and what we've been saying for
It's
thousands
full on,
of
bro.
years.
It's full on,
And they're going to be like, yeah, aliens or
It's
Allah came and
it's
took
it's
people.
scary times, bro. Like if you don't have Christ in your life and you haven't accepted him and you haven't made him or at least considered it. Like, bro, I'm not saying you have to do it. Consider it at least.
Yeah.
Think about it.
Yeah.
Give God a chance. Bro, if you haven't done that, it is going to be a very scary time for you when
Yeah.
that time comes.
That's true.
It's going to be a very scary time, man. We're talking about Daniel in at Bible study at Dave's place on Thursday
Right.
nights. We're going through Daniel. And we just went through the statue and
Yeah.
how the statue is it's a vision of the future and the kingdoms and
Right.
the end times and all that. I'm just sitting there thinking how God has orchestrated all of this so perfectly and has even given us the information to know. And people still refuse to even look at it.
And that's where that
we're very
story
hard-headed.
comes in with Lazarus and the rich man, and he says, like, let him dip his finger in water and
Cool
drop
my
on-
tongue.
Yeah, cool my tongue.
Or at least let him go see my relatives and tell them
He has
about
the
it.
prophets.
He has Moses and the prophets.
Even
bro.
if he was to come back from the dead, they wouldn't believe.
How insane is that? Bro, people had Jesus Christ walking on earth in front of them.
And they were like, yeah, he's
Performing
a good guy.
miracles in front of them.
They're like, yeah, he's all right.
Dying and then rising again in front of them. And they were still hard-hearted. Shows how we are as people, bro. We are such a fickle people.
Yeah.
Hard-headed
You know, bro,
generation.
of the last, like, 42 million deaths that happened in the last couple of months, 41.2 mil went to hell.
Statistically. Wow. That's full on.
Just grows in billions, bro. That place.
Full on, bro. And it's that's the thing, bro. Like, we're not proud to say that. Like, that statistic doesn't make me happy, and it doesn't make me
it's
think.
depressing.
It doesn't make me think, oh yeah, you guys got it wrong. It makes me think, what's it gonna take?
Yeah.
Not just for them to wake up to themselves and think about it, but what is it gonna take for Christians to get up and do something?
Yeah, bro.
Bro, what is it going to take for you and me to stop mucking around and actually tell people about eternity?
I guarantee you, if we were to lift the lid of hell for 1 second, we wouldn't even be in this room.
Bro, 100%.
We'd be running up and down Amy Street, brother, screaming, ah!
100%. 100%. Bro, I've seen friends start, like, I thank the Lord that He's given me a heart for evangelism through my dad, through church, through our experiences. And I've used my gym and the people I get to know as a reason to tell them the gospel. And I'm starting to see people get it. And I'm starting to see people start visiting church and asking more questions and learning and this and that. And friends of friends, people, like, just, it's starting to emulate in my life. I'm starting to see it around me. And it happened the other night. I had a mate come to church. I had one of our mates, his whole family came to church. And I'm sitting there looking at it and I'm like, this is what it's about. Like, bro, I was in awe, like literal awe. I'm standing there. My issue was, how am I meant to maintain all of these visitors? That was my issue. How am I meant to service them and like make sure they're comfortable and this and that? That was the issue of how am I going to make...
That's a beautiful issue.
Bro, and I'm looking around like, I want this feeling every single church service, bro. Because, mate, changes are happening in people's lives, and that's what we need to be doing as Christians, bro. There's a reason that we were left the Great Commission. There's a reason donkeys don't talk and tell people the gospel, and we do. But what is it going to take for us to actually do it?
It's true.
Oh, why? Like, what are we waiting on, bro?
Yeah.
Like, that was one of the reasons for this podcast. I've said it to you before, bro. We just wanted to show that Christians can have a laugh, can have a chat, can talk seriously, and show people that the gospel isn't something to be scared of, but it's something to embrace.
Yeah. Blessing to be laughed at.
100%. And I just look at Christians and I think to myself, what does it take for us to finally get up and work?
Yeah.
Because, bro, pastor's been preaching this connect one-to-one thing for years now. Have you heard of this thing?
Connect one-to-one.
It's basically a program to follow when you're witnessing to someone.
Okay.
And it basically goes through, you pray for them, you talk to them the first time, you grab a coffee with them, you buy them a gift. Like, it's just ways to help you present the gospel to them, right? I got to tell you, bro, it works.
No, it does, bro.
Bro, it just
I do it with a lot of my work friends as well.
bro, just actually caring about people
Yeah.
and actually like wanting to make a difference in their life works, bro. There's so many lonely people out there, man. There's so many lonely people, and they're looking for someone to care.
Yeah, that's true. I'm praying a lot for a lot of my workmates from Combank, from my present, the ones that have left, but I still talk to. Like 3-4 of them have. My brother does a Bible study for Guildford Baptist.
Yeah.
On Tuesday nights at his office in Para.
Yeah.
Like 4 of them have come, and 2 come consistently now.
That's it.
And the other 2 are on and off, and they just want to know more about God. They're like, because they're like Orthodox or Catholic.
Yeah.
Just never really cared. But then they're like, whoa, there's this whole side of it. I didn't know. They always say, I didn't know it was like this. You know, and like a recent mate who you and I know for years now, like we've known him. He's come to our church. He's left now, but he's now getting back into it as well. He's coming consistently on Tuesday. He looks forward to every Tuesday.
Who is it? I'll bleep it out.
Oh,
way, really?
Yeah, big change.
That's awesome.
Big change.
6.
He basically just had this, and I think his mum's a prayer soldier. His mum's a prayer warrior.
Yeah, and that's what
Mark
it takes.
Mark Mum said this as well. He said that we went and we hung out together. He said, I think the reason that you're feeling such a heavy conviction is because of your mum's prayers. And he's just been feeling like he needs to come back, and surely enough, bro, he's making differences, bro. This guy's like encouraged me massively.
That's mad, bro.
And he'll tell me, he'll be like, bro, I felt all these like temptations and things in my head, and I prayed to God sincerely. They went straight away while I was driving. Like, that's hectic, bro.
Bro, that's the simplicity of Christianity, bro.
So
there's a beauty to
it. And like it says, bro, a peace that passes all understanding. Like, you can't really say. I think one thing that you and I can both like agree on. Do you remember the prayer engine room?
Yeah, bro.
Ministry.
Yeah.
Do you remember the high that we'd get off that, bro? We would pray. Maybe some people don't know, but
so basically, what we used to do is during the church service, there used to be a group of guys that would go into a room, and we'd pray throughout the entire service that the service go well, that the Lord be in it, and that.
And it was a down low service because like we didn't want to be like, oh, I'm in the prayer room.
Yeah. And we didn't want it to blow out for no reason.
Yeah.
So it was a group of us, and we'd do that weekly.
Just pray sincerely for the hour and a half, whatever, straight.
Yeah.
And bro, just the peace that you get after that. I never wanted to sit in a sermon after that.
Bro, can I tell you what does that for me now, man? Is all-night prayer meeting.
Prayer meeting.
Bro, you got to come.
I'm always there. The last one
I know you just missed the last one.
Was the one I've only ever missed.
But have you gone through the whole night?
Yes.
I've never
left early.
That's right. You do. Yeah.
I've never left early.
Bro, sorry. You guys have to come.
I shake when I go home.
That's right.
I'm driving like this.
It's such an experience, bro. To sacrifice that much sleep, to sacrifice that much effort.
Yeah.
It puts you in a place where God spiritually, I think, wants us.
Yeah.
Bro, like, and Danny K and I talk about it all the time because he and I organize it and we put it together. Bro, that week, he's a bigger prayer warrior than me, man. He's a machine. And that week is always the worst week of his life. It's always the worst week of his life, bro. And he comes in, and we always say it, Friday, I'm normally in bed 1 o'clock. I am exhausted by 10 p.m., bro, when it's all-night prayer meeting night. It just shows there's a spiritual battle, bro.
Yeah, that very real.
And when you have those victories, and when you've prayed and you've gone through the night and you have the victory, bro.
Do you reckon Paul felt like that permanently?
I reckon Paul had a lot more problems than we give him credit for. I think he was a hard head.
Yeah.
Had to be, bro, to have that type of argument with Barnabas.
Yeah.
Let's go separate ways. And to say, I don't want John Mark coming with me. Like, I reckon he was a hard head, bro. I think he was hard to work with. I think his pride got in the way a lot. I think maybe even a little bit of ego. But yeah, I think to be that type of guy in the ministry, you'd have to be spiritually there, but you'd also have to be mentally, like, just on a different plane.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Did you, completely off topic, Did you see Melbourne had a play, Joseph and the Rainbow Coat?
Have you heard of this play before?
You
You've
have?
never heard of this play before?
It was recent. It was like my
Yeah.
mate told me it today at work.
Yeah.
It was like the past weekend or
Yeah. So this is a very old play.
yeah,
It's not anything new. I think it's from the 90s, maybe the 2000s.
yeah.
It's called Joseph and the Technicolor Dreamcoat.
Okay,
That's the name of it. Andrew Lloyd Webber, very, very famous composer, wrote that play.
okay.
I've steered cleared from it.
It's about
Joseph and all that, right?
yeah, but they've twisted it now.
Yeah.
That's what you're getting to,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And how they've made it like the rainbow meaning.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a very bad play. I've never seen it. I've never even listened to the soundtrack. But stuff like that just burns me, bro. It burns me.
it's like, it kind of angers you, but then I always remind myself it's sad.
Yeah.
They don't know what they're doing. Like at the end of the day, God will
I
not
don't
be
think the
wrong.
actors know what they're doing. I think the
The
writers,
writers definitely.
I think they do. I think there's something bigger at play there.
Yeah,
Just like the Book of Mormon, for example. You know what I mean? That play. There's a
Yeah.
lot of blasphemy and a lot of disrespecting the Lord in that play as well. Like I think that there are some things within it that it's like, no, it's purposefully done.
yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. That they're in terms of the writers, they know exactly what they're doing.
Yeah. But a lot of people that go to see it, they got no.
But they never know. I don't think they ever know the extent
No,
of what they're
no,
doing by
no.
any means. Like in terms of the
The
punishment.
the cultural impact that play alone had was massive back in the day, and it's been years that thing's been going on for.
Yeah,
Yeah, bro.
they
It's
started,
sad.
They started putting like Jesus in ads of like for beer and stuff.
Oh,
now as
really?
well. I saw one where he's in like a therapy circle with a psychiatrist.
Yeah,
You know the standard look of Jesus
Yeah.
with the long
Yeah.
hair and that, and he's sitting next to the devil,
yeah,
and they both just have a beer together, or like the parades in the
Bro,
city.
it's what do you call it? There's just no shame anymore. There's no shame. There once was a time where people respected it. There's no shame anymore, bro.
It's just
there's no-
crazy how you can get offended over something like so hard that like in something you don't believe.
Yeah,
Like how could you get that angry over something you don't even care about or
yeah,
believe in?
and you'll go out of your way to mock it.
Yeah. Very, very
It's
interesting
full
stuff.
on, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know,
There you
man.
go.
That's one way to end the podcast.
Yeah, it is. Anyway, stay woke.
Mickey, thank you so much for finally jumping on, man. It was a pleasure.
Oh, it's about time, bro.
Mate, where can the people find you online?
LinkedIn.
Get his
Um,
LinkedIn up there.
Michael.hanna954@gmail.com for business inquiries. Oh, no, that's probably a side one. Michael_Hanna_@hotmail.com. Business inquiries. If you need FX, message me on LinkedIn. For personal use, if you're going overseas, let me know. I can help you.
What a Mick Hanna, bro.
Michael Hanna on LinkedIn.
And ladies and gents, you know where to find me online. It's RayHaddad97. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Follow us on all the social medias. Have a chat with Ray and Stat. Let's get these numbers up there. Ladies and gents, thank you so much for joining us. Mick, it was my
Thank you.
absolute pleasure, bro.
No, all mine.
Thanks for talking to me, man.
See ya. All good.
That was fun, bro.
That was good.
That was so much fun.
Interesting topics.
Very. You stopped me so many times, bro. You got me good.